Hello, and happy Monday. So, Andrea Arledge here from Elements Integrative Wellness and AndreaArledge.com. And I wanted to come on today to talk about the daily energy. So, as a numerologist, y'all, I tune into numerology every day. That is how it's like my navigation tool, if you will. So what I do every day is go live and talk about the daily energy from a numerological standpoint. And I always will put you back into your power, because I believe right now we all need to feel more empowered, because let's face it, there's a lot of density out in the world, out in the collective right now. So if you can catch me live on this broadcast on Facebook and on my YouTube channel, which my YouTube channel is under my name, Andrea Arledge. So let's just dive right in. So today we are in 7 energy, which is one of my favorite, which you'll probably hear me say that a lot about how, oh my gosh, this day is my favorite. This energy is my favorite. However, the 7 it reminds me of, if I had to put it in one word, is like the sovereign intuitive, and feeling into your own sovereignty and your own intuitive nature. So what do I mean by that? The 7, again, is about like taking brave action. And sometimes when we want to take the brave action, we get that nudge from, our intuition, from God, universe, spirit, whatever you want to say. And we lean in, actually, if we're listening, and we want to do the brave thing because of that intuitive nudge. And so one of my questions, because I'm a really big believer in doing self-inquiry and asking yourself the hard questions, and like, why am I resisting change? So in numbers, when we're talking numbers, there's duality. You always see duality in everything. So there's duality in numbers. There's a high side and a low side of numbers. And so whenever we're leaning into the 7, it's, about taking that brave action. And sometimes when we want to do the brave thing, we can get lost in what I call analysis paralysis. I'm sure you've heard that verbiage before. And so if we get lost in analysis paralysis, we're overthinking. That is the lower end of the 7. And so I want to say this: there's been so many times in my life where I was really scared to take the brave action. And I have taken so many brave actions in my life that I know that through the action comes a lot of clarity, right? Like clarity in a way that, oh, okay, well, that was the thing to do, or that was not the thing to do. And so that's how, y'all, hindsight is always 2020. And so that's how we get to build our intuitive muscle, is by taking inspired, brave action on the intuitive nudges that we receive. Because what happens is, if we don't take the inspired action, if we don't act on them, we do create thought forms, right? Everything is energy, including your thoughts. And so those thought forms can literally go out, they create energy, and they go out into the universe, and somebody else could pick up on them. I mean, how many times have you had like a really good idea and you didn't act on it because you're like, oh, I don't know how, because sometimes we can get lost in the how too. So if you're feeling that way, and I'm sure you have, just notice, have you ever seen anybody pick up on your own thought forms? I know I sure have. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have trusted myself. So it's a process. It's a thing that we have to walk through on the daily, really, in creating more trust for ourselves. So today, do the brave thing. Go out in nature. That is one way to really get grounded and focused. There's so many different ways to ground and focus. I think we all, especially in a 5 energy year, need to bring that really like chaotic chi, that head energy, if you will, on that mental plane down into the body, so that we make really clear, focused decisions. So I hope that helps you today. Take the brave action, do the brave thing, and I am here to cheer you on. So I will see you all again tomorrow, sending you lots of big love. Bye for now.